Danish military capture Ukrainian war efforts or something to commit a lot of tanks. The Danish government explained that this course would donate Ukraine in Belgium February, after a consortium of Denmark, Germany and the Netherlands, to Ukraine in Belgium, or the 1980s will donate vintage Leopard 1A5 tanks, Rose. This is too much tank 5 battalion value. And each Leopard needs a lot of tankers because it has a crew of 4,000 tanker training asked for a collision of Denmark and Germany. So far consortium surrenders only 10 Leopard 1A5s. Training continues and Kyiv's allies can continue until 2024 as reserve teams needed by Ukraine armed forces as Ukraine armed forces fulfill tank hostages. The Danish army was the last Leopard 1A5 operator. The last retired in 2005, and ultimately replaced type with heavier Leopard 2. There are still old 1A5 crew members at Jutland Dragoon Regiment, only armored unit of Danish Army. This crack consisted of Danish veterans education staff and was strengthened by retired Danish tankers who volunteered return to state service. Established a store in the Cleats training area west of Berlin. Ukrainian trainees began to come in May. According to a military release, Danish people took responsibility for the basic things, which is first stage of their education. Training short only 6 weeks. For this, Danish people train their tankers on a 2-month program. Most of Ukrainians help Russia, the veterans of 19-month wider war in Ukraine. They already know how to fight in a tank. There is no reason for us to tell them something they already know. The consortium, who hired the trainers, also needed vehicles for trainees to practice. The Almans use tear-free educational tools that have previously trained the drivers of engineering vehicles, while latest education stages, including artillery, require tanks. Again, the age of the Leopard 1A5 created a problem. Most of the tanks belonged to German company Flensburger Fahrzeugbau Gesellschaft and he had been sitting in a warehouse for 20 years. But education would not expect. It is clear that we do not have so much time. Because it is important that tankers return to Ukraine and help their comrades in the Ukrainian defense. Consortium asked for help from the Danish museums according to The View. A handful of Leopard 1A5s exhibited in museums was better than about 100 in storage. 4 months later, workers in the German tank producer Rheinmetall are changing newly renewed Leopard 1A5s. How long training program lasts? How long war lasts? And how many old Leopard ones Ukraine's allies can get rid of warehouses of some private companies or NATO country that still operates tanks?